Speaking at the press briefing, Rotary International President Stephanie Urchick urged Uganda's extraordinary achievements in membership growth and contributions to the Rotary Foundation.
I'm talking globally now. How many times we have Rotary magazines and billboards and social media. There are still people in the world who think that Rotary is, it's an acronym, Romeo, rich old men eating out. And look at this table. That is not what Rotary is. So my message to the world is Rotary has changed. We brought in women in the late 80s. We brought in new meeting models that allow us to have satellite clubs and e-clubs and cause-based clubs and interest clubs. So we are different. So what that means is we are meeting people where they are. So anyone who has the heart and the hands for service can find a place in Rotary, can find a place where they fit, can find a place where they belong. And I'm very proud to be serving with the Rotarians here in Uganda. My family of Rotary here is really having impact in the world.
President Stephanie Urchick emphasized Rotary's fundamental mission of peace building.
I'm very anxious to hear more about the new clubs that have formed in Uganda, especially around interest and cause-based clubs. That's really important to us as an organization in getting our message out. I also am very interested, as you heard, in peace building. We're an organization built on the foundation of world understanding and peace. And there are many things that we can do as Rotarians. We cannot stop war. We're not peace brokers. We're peace builders. Everything we do in each one of our areas of focus leads us to creating conditions that are necessary for a peaceful society to exist.
Rotary projects in Uganda have served millions, from polio eradication campaigns to education initiatives and economic empowerment programs.
You may have heard about an initiative called Run for the Nile. Run for the Nile happens every March, and it is spearheaded by one of our Rotary clubs, the Rotary Club of Kampala Central. And the purpose of Run for the Nile is to try to protect the Nile from pollution. So the money that we raise from that run goes towards initiatives that are aiming to protect the Nile. One of them is tree planting at the banks of the Nile around Lake Victoria, because we know that that is very important to prevent erosion, soil erosion going into the Nile. But the other that we are working on now is to prevent or to reduce the plastic pollution in our River Nile.
Uganda's Rotarians are showcasing how Rotary is transforming lives.
We have a project that's targeting ghetto youth in Masindi, and we are working with another organization that is giving them skills, equipping them with skills, welding, plumbing. There are some things in agriculture which will enable them to be able to have jobs, because many of our youth are suffering from unemployment because of the lack of practical skills. So now we are equipping them with skills which can enable them to be self-employed right away.
Sudat Kaye, UBC News.